Howdy folks, this is Admiral Revan speaking, hope you're all doing well. We are in the middle of loading up a very interesting gameplay submitted by Iowa Sniper, a member on the C server, Asia server community. He's playing ranked battles, and ranked battles is fun. Mind you, he's up against FDR, which is Franklin D. Roosevelt, Bugane, Kurfürst, Yamato, Kremlin, Napoli, and Yoshino. He's got a Hakaru, Montana, Kurfürst, Yamato, Napoli, and also, I believe it was a Zal? Yeah, it was. Surprisingly, there's no destroyers. This is odd. So, for the first time in ages, I haven't seen destroyers in a long time. But he's got an interesting lineup, and they are playing on a map called Crash Zone Alpha, which is a domination map. It's actually a pretty decent map, actually, mind you. And honestly, I want to start off by saying a big thanks to Iowa Sniper for this video. And the Schlieffen is a very good German battleship all around. It is quite versatile, it is pretty decent, and it has great secondaries, great torpedo range, hydroacoustics, and well, it's got, you know, a limit of heals and repairs, but if you play it correctly, you can actually handle it quite well. So this battle is actually pretty interesting how it starts off. It looks like that the Schlieffen is actually in a move going towards Foxtrot 2, but it looks of it, with the Zal and Montana supporting it. And it looks like the Yamato, Napoli, and the Kurfürst are breaking off towards Charlie. They got an interesting lineup here with the Bulgari, Napoli, and Yamato making a push towards north of Charlie, followed by the Kurfürst, the Yoshino, and looks like something else down at the bottom there, heading towards Bravo. Now, looks like the aircraft carrier, Franklin D. Roosevelt, is going like, yep, I'm going after the enemy, the teammates, Hakaru. So that's interesting. That's very interesting gameplay there. They actually deployed the fighters just to lure the AA defense way. And look at that. The Hakaru is getting engaged by the FDR already. But anyhow, all jokes aside, this is where anything can happen on this map. It's all about positioning, timing, and everything. It could go either way. Now, as you can see, that the Schlieffen is pretty much in range on the targets out there. I wonder if he's got this configured correctly. I don't know. He might have 10.5 on his guns. I think so. No, 12.5. 12.5 on the secondaries. That's actually pretty decent. 13.5 torp range. And also 19, nearly 20 clicks on the gun range. And he's up engaging the Yoshino long range. And he's got the Kurfürst there as well. There's an overpen. He's very dumb torps already, hoping to, well, more or less, you know, break up the enemy defense there. The good thing about slow torpedoes, it actually gives you a chance to reposition yourself while the enemy is actually, you know, still hanging in there. If the enemy is stupid enough just to sit down and wait, they, you know, obviously deserve that. Ah, it's a Kremlin that's with them, I see. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, so anything can happen here. He's currently not spotted, which is good. And facing a Kremlin on your own is not a good idea. You need to have some sort of decoy, and at the same time, you need to really focus fire on the Kremlin and burn it down, like what he's doing right now. Secondaries are in range, and they're unleashing the horror, the rampage, on this lovely Kremlin. The Kremlin's getting one torp hit already, so that's excellent. Secondary hits are starting to mount up, which is nice. It's good to see. And it's a fire. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Burn that fire on that ship right there. Burn that fire. Come on, burn it, burn it, burn it. Alright, so the fire is pretty much on there. He's setting that warship on fire, the Kremlin. So the Kremlin's getting burnt. Ooh. Lots of secondary hits. This is pretty impressive. Look at that showering effect with all those secondaries. Mind you, I mean, like, I'm really impressed with, you know, like, having some multiple secondary hits on the target. And, as you can see, the damage meter is going up. But, with that being said, he's on the right angle on the Kremlin. The Kremlin's ignoring him. And, this is interesting. Lots of overpens and only one penetration. That's not what you really need on a Kremlin right now. You need some decent, you know, hits on him, like not secondaries, Citadel hits on the thing. He's aiming for one of the turrets, and there's a couple of torp hits from his teammate. Well, at least one by the looks of it. Well, he's got an opportunity to hit that Citadel. Punch it! Eh? Ricochet and a penetration. Come on, man. Well, at least they both killed the Kremlin. That's the main thing. So, the Hakaru did the rest of the damage on that with the torp attack. That's actually pretty handy. Oh, the FDR's come to play. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, he's turning hard to port, and starboard secondaries are having to go to Yoshino. He just got bombed just now. And just suffered some hits. Nice way to kite right now. He's actually falling back, and that's a good way to play. He's doing a good job. He's dumped torps, I think? No, he's dumped his 2 sets of torps. Okay, he's probably dumped his torps deliberately toward the Bogone. But at the same time, he's probably dumped his torps, or, well, were on the Yoshino, now he's dead. So the Montana's defeated him. That's good, you know, like, they got, you know, 2 kills. They lost 1 ship already, which is the Kerpers already. That's a shame. Torps are not looking too bad, the Bogoni. The only downside about these torps and the Schlieffen or the Rampage or any of the new German battleships is that they're slow. That's the biggest thing I don't like about them. But the only advantage I see it as a person going up against them is that they're slow, you can avoid them, and that's pretty much a pro and con. He's already blown his heals to reheal, so that's good. And this is the good thing about playing the Schlieffen. You have to take your time with your heals and do it correctly. Oh, okay. They're moving the position now. Yep. Okay, so this is odd. There's a lot of movement towards Charlie, as I noticed on the map. The Yamato and the Napoli are really pushing it hard up there. Bogone is charging at the CV. He must have fired up his injury boost. Well, was charging at the CV? Hang on a minute. He's broadside to the CV. CV's getting smashed. I was desperately trying to aim and shoot that Bogone down. Any shots to smash that Bogone is a good idea. And those shots look good from long range. Oh, what a miss. I mean, like, he hit, but, you know, like, it wasn't that solid. Damn, man. Well, there goes the Hakaru. Damn, that is not good. But there's a flash wound. That's a bit of a shame, though. So, looks like his teammates are dying like flies here. Why? That is so quick, you know, like, Some of them were just unlucky showing a broadside, and some of them, I don't know. I just think that, you know, they're getting burnt down. They've been focus fired on. That Yamato and the Napoli are really working together against his teammates Napoli, and unfortunately it's 2 versus 1. If that Napoli player on the other team of his is able to force himself fall back a bit, he would have the better chance. Oh, he's got the Kurfürst inside. Zhao's engaged in the Kurfürst. Zhao's really getting belted. Secondaries are in range. Kurfürst is in range. And the Kurfürst secondaries are pretty much in range as well too. I wonder why... Oh, I take it back. His secondaries are just fired. And Iowa is having a bit of a rampage. Knowing Iowa, I would too. I mean, like, I would be having a bit of a rampage too if things not going well. But, ooh, he's getting flanked by the aircraft carrier on the starboard side. Torps have been fired. He's turning into the torps, dropped by the torpedo bombers. Kurfürst just needs to find the citadel on the Schlieffen and just take him out. But the secondaries are pretty impressive. Look at that, over 170 and 180 and still climbing over 190. Mate, that is 200. Holy crap, dude. That is a lot of secondaries. He's finally got them. He's got high caliber and everything. Good job, man. Good job. But that is just unreal. The enemy is still winning despite that his team has the 2 caps. All because of foolish mistakes. That's pretty much it. So the Zhao is pretty much on his own. And Iowa has no heals whatsoever. He has repair, but has nothing to... I don't know. He has nothing to really help out the situation. And it sucks because he's getting smashed. Dive bombs are coming in. And this is probably where he gets taken out. He's doing the best he can to dodge those dive bombers, but he's gonna get smashed here. And yep, he just did. Oh dear. And I can see that Iowa is rampaging about this, and over 177,000 damage. I have to say that's a pretty impressive, you know, damage. But that's well played on his part, despite of suffering that big defeat. But that's just unreal. And yeah, that's just bad luck there. That is just bad luck. But my friends, that is a really bad luck here, just like this one. And I'll show you what happened here, because I have to admit, yeah, you'll understand why. He's playing a repitch with me. We double div, and we are playing on this map together. And yeah. You mean this Iowa player right there in front of me? Yeah. I did not mean literally. Wow, I'm so clipping that. In a short version of that, I have to say, it was so random when I was saying this, and for him to get literally torped around the corner, like here, I'm slowly rewinding it. So here we are. So here we are, joking with each other, right? We were joking. I mean, like, I said, like, we're gonna take out this Iowa guy, right? You know, like, on the beat, like, literally on the beat, just around the corner, there's a whole bunch of torpedoes just appear out of nowhere, and basically in slow motion, kapow. And I'm so sorry for Iowa, man, but, you know, honestly, times like this makes us laugh and cry at the same time. But in all seriousness, though, thinking back on his Schlieffen battle, I would have been having that rampage right there too. Anyway, my friends, on that note, I bid you farewell. I hope you have a wonderful day, and please, my friends, stay safe, take care. Have a good new year for 2022. Welcome to 2022. And from all of us here on Admiral Revan's channel, I wish you a happy new year. Welcome to the channel and have a good time. Take care.